Hey, you guys, welcome to another night of porch pickings. But before all of that, tonight is just gonna be a pick, right? Um, you guys, if you have sensitive ears, go ahead and click off because I do my porch pickings on my porch, my front porch, and but if there are cars passing, I will stop talking and resume after they pass. A car is about to pass. You guys, tonight, who I'm about to pick on or pick at is Ariane Curry and the audio that was released with her when she was on the phone with a known blogger who recorded all this information. You guys, I'm going to try to talk loudly so you guys can hear me because I know it's a distraction, but you guys bear with me, okay? Just so you know, this is my fourth time attempting at recording this information that I recently got, and it sickens me. It really does. Because of the things that were said. Y'all, it sickens me. So first off, like I said, first up, porch pickings tonight with Tao Lit. We got Ariane Curry and we got the blogger who recorded this and put this information out. Now, you guys, I'm about to put my phone down because I'm not going to hold it. I pray you guys can still hear me. I think you can. But again, like I said, and I want to reiterate the fact that if you have sensitive ears, go ahead and click off. You don't have to watch or anything. You don't have to leave a comment saying about the background noise because it's going to be what it is, okay? All right, so you guys, I listened to the audio recording, another audio recording that the blogger put out, that the phone conversation that she had with Ariane Curry. And you guys, almost immediately, I was disgusted. Ariane was talking about how the entire cast and production were in on, remember, if you guys watch the show, and I'm pretty sure you do, when Melody invited Martell and his mom to come on the Destin trip that she had planned with her kids. She invited them out of good faith, from what I could see, what I could tell. They came, Martell and his mom, but from what Ariane says is that her son was supposed to go on this trip too. Now, even back then, I think when we heard buzz in the air on YouTube about whether or not Martell's illegitimate son would be on this trip, Melody said in one of her lives that no, he would not have been there. He would not have been invited. And I'm pretty sure if they showed up with that child, Melody would probably send them back on their way. Okay. But Ariane Curry went on saying how everyone was in on it. The cast, production, Martell and herself. But she pulled out. She did not allow her son to be filmed. Well, that might have been excuse me, guys, I sneezed. God bless me. Thank you guys for saying God bless me. But that was probably one, if not the only times that in history that we know of Ariane Curry to use common sense, right? Um, Listening to her talk about that Destiny trip or whatever, and the Scotts 1.0, Letitia and Marcel Scott, them coming showing up because they were in a neighboring city, and Martell invited them, and Mel was like, "Why would you invite them on my vacation, on my trip, or whatever?" It kind of makes sense that they were in on it. So maybe, Ariana might have been telling the truth in that case. Um, but that's not what really bothers me. What bothers me with this phone conversation that the blogger put out when she was talking to Coleslaw, Ariana Curry, they go into talking about some trauma that was supposedly, and I use air quotes, happened to Melody Cherie Rogers. And you guys, I kind of cringed. I'm not gonna lie, I cringed. I was like, really? Like, there was no disclaimer, there was no warning sign, there was no allegedly, but this was free talking, as if you or me was talking to one of our good friends. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I say this to a lot of my family and my friends that I don't talk to on a regular basis. I don't care what's going on with you, as long as you're okay, as long as you're good. I don't care about the details, because the details aren't my business, right? But these women went into detail. They went into detail, you guys, about, and I'm going to say alleged child essay. Because for one, if it is true, they had no business talking about it. But if it is true, that blogger had no right to put that out. You guys, I'm at a point where I don't know who I'm more angry with. Am I more angry with Ariana Curry or the blogger who put this information out, who said, you know what, the hell with it, I'm about to post this, I'm about to upload this conversation, because she put it out on her platform. I'm gonna say this, I want to become big on YouTube, I really do, right? I want to become a person where I get a lot of views, I get a lot of traffic my way. I do. But to what extent? What extent? And that's probably why a car's passing, you guys. Which is probably why it took me, this is my 4th video I've done. And hopefully I'll upload it if I think it's worthy enough, if I think it gets my point across, if I think it reaches the masses, I'll upload it. But I'm not going to talk or speak on something that I really don't have knowledge of, or secondhand knowledge. Y'all, Ariana Curry, she talked about this information, and the blogger co-signed the information as if it was the truth, the Bible, the facts. We all know where Ariane got this information from. She got it from Martell. She got it from her piece of shit ass baby daddy. Nay says that she's talked to people who are close to the people or whatever, and she heard this too. And went into great detail as to saying it was Miss Vanessa's friend, and he was Caucasian. And when Mel told her mom about it, supposedly, allegedly, we don't know this to be true, but when she told her mom about it, from what they say, her mom didn't believe her, and that's why Miss Van takes the back seat and let Mel do whatever she wants to do. So, you not only tried or thought cars are passing, guys. You not only thought that you was incriminating Ariane Curry and yeah, you coming through as being, oh girl, we just friends, girl, and I'm gonna put out whatever you want me to put out, girl. I'm speaking as if I'm the blogger. I'm only put out what you and Martell tell me to put out, girl. Yeah, girl, I believe you, and I believe a lot of this stuff because I've had information privy to what you telling me about Miss Melody, Miss Holier Than Thou is what she called Melody. So as I'm listening to this, you guys, I'm thinking it's two messy ass bitches on the phone. Two messy ass bitches on the phone talking shit, trying to discredit another black woman. Wow. Wow. Wow, it happens. It does happen. But you guys, I don't think Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers is a saint. I don't. I don't think no one walking this earth is a saint. However, I do admire everything that she's doing, everything that she's done. I admire her triumph after going through what she's going through. You know, with a piece of shit ass man. And I'm sorry, but if you a woman who can say that you ain't ever dealt with a piece of shit ass man, honey, live a little longer. Keep on living. Okay? I just found it so disrespectful and so disheartening. It makes me think of crabs in the barrel, and I don't like using that term or that phrase or whatever, but it makes me think of crabs in the barrel. I'm gonna get it however I can get it. If that means pulling you down, I'm gonna climb to the top. No. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I hadn't heard anything from Mel about this situation. And my thoughts, my motto is no news is good news. So everybody who's out here rooting for Mel, all of us who are out here rooting for Mel or whatever, keep that in mind. No news is good news. We're not going to sleep on her. But we're not going to force her to do something that she's not guided already to do, spiritually guided to do. And in my opinion, you guys, and I can say allegedly, right? Martell Holt, like Mel said on the reunion, you are the lowest of the low. And this is just a word to the wise, to all my females out here. To all my grown ass women out here. Grown women. Women. I'm not talking about little girls. I'm not talking about little chicken heads. I'm not talking about little thoughts. I'm not talking about no coleslaws. I'm talking about the women out here. Don't tell these men anything about your past. Don't tell them about a past relationship. Don't tell them about past trauma in general. Because, you guys, I saw somebody on TikTok or Instagram. I can't remember what it was. But it was a female, a black female. She said, there's two types of men out here. You got men who are in their feminine energy, and you have men who are in their masculine energy. And she said the men who are in their feminine energy, and you guys, I'm paraphrasing, I can't remember exactly, but basically she said a man that's in their feminine energy, they don't know what they want, but they're going to tell you they love you, they're going to love bomb you, they're going to promise you the world and give you nothing. And they're going to do fuckboy shit. But a man who's in his masculine energy already knows what he wants. So he's not going to be dating around to the extent of fucking with a woman, bringing her down in so many ways. You guys, I can't remember the exact verbiage, but that's something we all need to consider when we're dating or when we're dealing with a man, because a lot of these men out here are not a lot of these mans out here, they ain't men. My thing is this right here. Honestly, since the show has been over, has wrapped for the season, and they may be taping now, Nave brings up all this stuff to kind of keep a buzz in the air. I don't know. I don't know. And you guys, just to go a little further with this, and I said this was going to be a porch pick because I was just going to be picking at some shit. But Miss Wanda entered the chat. She entered the chat. Miss Wanda, Letitia Scott's mom, entered the chat to talk about Coleslaw, to let Coleslaw know that she was whatever the hell she was. And bitch, you wrong. Yeah, Miss Wanda got into the chat and she said what she said. And she was disgusted from what I heard. From what I heard of the live that Miss Wanda did, Miss Wanda was so disgusted. And this is probably the first time I ever heard Miss Wanda actually take up for Mel. Now, I don't know if she experienced anything like this herself, but for her to come off as strong as she did, yeah, she either she went through it or she knows someone who went through it. Miss Wanda, I don't usually agree with you. I really don't. I'm still side-eyeing you. I ain't jump on your wagon because I don't trust you. But yeah, car is passing. She went off on Coleslaw, and Coleslaw came back with a rebuttal. Coleslaw was being disrespectful as usual. Called her a ugly, bad built body old lady or something she said. I can't remember or whatever. But it was in true Coleslaw fashion. It truly was. Miss Wanda, you should have never been agreeing with this girl. You should have never been following this girl. But I think you was on anybody's bandwagon, in my opinion, who was disliking Mel. That's just my opinion. And that's all I got to say about Miss Wanda and Coleslaw or whatever. And I want to talk about Carlos King. I want to bring his little rat ass up too. I want to talk about Carlos King. And I said this in a previous video. Funky Dineva said in one of his videos, because he was actually shooting a video, recording a video, uploading a video. Carlos King was reaching out to him. And this is before I knew who Carlos King was. I did not know who Carlos King was. But Funky Dineva said in his video, oh, that's Carlos King with his messy ass. Let me tell y'all something. Shouts out to Queen Sheba. Queen Sheba. I love the fact that she comes through with clear, concise information and thought. So shouts out to her. I was listening to her live the other day, and she said that it's important for us to stand up and to shut down. And you guys, this is not exactly how she said it, but she said it is clear, we have to stand up for something and check it at the door. Because if we don't, then that gives people the right to walk all over us. So shouts out to Queen Sheba. However she said it, I just put it in my own words, right? When I say queens, you guys, I don't want anyone in the LGBTQ community to take offense to it unless it applies to you. But I've been around a lot of black men who are gay, and I've seen a lot of stuff, and they come off very, very extremely messy. I don't know why, but that's what I observed. That's my opinion. Don't get mad at me. But that's just... So when I say queen, I mean these men, these gay men who just like to be messy. And I think that's a conversation. I think it's a conversation. They may take it as being real or whatever, but I take it as being messy. I take it as being messy and starting things and escalating situations unnecessary. But that's just my thoughts and my opinion. And I think Carlos King Funky Dineva, that's just how I think. Now, you guys, I appreciate you guys listening to my video. You guys, come in, drop down in the chat. Let me know if I said something that you agree with or don't agree with. Y'all, please don't say nothing about my background noise, because I'm on my porch, and I'm going to be picking on my porch. But, and give me a like, comment, or share, whichever one. You guys, if you like my commentary, please subscribe. I'll be coming back. Like I said, this is my 4th video that I've done about this situation with coleslaw and Nay the blogger and the messiness of it all. You guys, let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear it. I will respond back to you guys. Y'all guys have a great night. Have a wonderful week. And remember, God is amazing. Love you. Bye.